Greetings traders, it is Friday, July 6, 2018, and I'm about to get started here. This trade will be a trade that was called out in advance before it would ever happen within my charting service. About 7 hours ago, roughly, it was called out. So 7 hours in advance, a specific trade, a code 2 trade was called out, and I'm going to take that trade. And everyone else within my charting service should also be taking the same trade. Actually, there are a few different strategies that you could use to take the trade. You can use a breakout technique, and there's 2 different ones for that. You can use the main code 1. You can use 2 other code 1s. You can wait for an offset and just take the offset. There's multiple different techniques that you can use. You can use the breakout technique in combination with the halfback technique. So that's another one. There's a lot of different strategies that you can use when you're using the codes. The codes basically give you an outline of everything let's put it this way. The codes give you a tell on which direction it's going to go almost all the time. It's just that we're trying to take a very special trade called the code 2. And that's usually what you always see me doing here on YouTube, is taking code 2 trades. Because they are, instead of having to trade all day long, you can just take one trade and do really well. That's the whole beauty of it. In other words, you don't have to. Like when I first started trading stocks, I used to work like 12 hours a day trading every day. Never wanted to miss anything. And I learned how to trade. But now I'm 50 years old, and I don't like to work too hard if I don't have to. And you don't have to with the code 2. That's what I love about it. But at the same time, if you wanted to work hard, there's multiple different code 2 trades you could take. You can also trade code 1. You could trade code 1 on anything. Forex, gold, E-mini, you name it. Code 1 works on everything. You can use code 1 with the Nadex for like the different ones that they have for the 5 and 10 minute and even 1 minute ones. You wouldn't want to use that, but 5 and 10 minutes is good. Also, you could use code 2 for oil on the Nadex. This works really good. Lots of different ways to use the codes. But as a general rule, the same trade that I'm going to take today would be the same general trade that everyone would take. But it could be different based upon what technique they're using. So sometimes they would do better than me, and sometimes they wouldn't. It just depends. Like you see that how I get into trades and take a loss on the first one, and then I'll come back and win on the second one. Well, if you were using various different techniques, you wouldn't take the first loss. You'd never lose the first time. Like for instance, you could use the breakout technique. You wouldn't lose. You could use the breakout technique with the halfback technique, and then you'd make even more and lose even less. You could use code 1s until you get it right and use the small stops. There's all kinds of different ways that you could play it. The code just gives you a smorgasbord of different opportunities on how to play and what you want to play. You can play anything and everything, Nadex, options, everything. On you name it, on just about every trading instrument there is out there, except for individual stocks. Individual stocks, the code does not work on. Sure would be nice though if it did. Oh man. But no, the code doesn't work on stocks. And the reason for that, of course, is that stocks really do trade. And so therefore there is no code. Let's take a look at what CNBC, what they say oil is right now. Internet's going kind of slow. Okay, so they're saying it's 72.64 right now on oil. Let's go take a look at what ours saying. 72.72. So yeah, it was just down here just a little bit ago. It's probably about 15 minutes off or so, something like that. Every 15 minutes to update itself. Okay, I'm gonna come right back. I'm looking for an entry here, and I think it's gonna give me one, so I'll be right back. Okay, I have a short entry here. Stop has been placed at 77. Right up here. Going for a 40 tick exit. Let's take a look at the daily. What does it look like? Okay. Okay, so the daily is doing exactly what I called for in the charting service. And we just got a code 2 short entry with almost exactly with what I was talking about. And so it should just continue to go down here. Now it's just a question of how much can we get from this thing? Is this going to be one that's going to drop out? Let's take a look. Where's the exit at? 25. Okay. All right. I'm going to adjust this thing. Let's go for 60 ticks. Let's take an extra 20 ticks. 25. Down to 05 for an extra 20. That's a 60 tick exit. Okay, my original 40 tick exit would be at 25. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the 10 minute. 10 minutes looking pretty good. Well, it's looking very good. Just needed to continue on and come all the way down to the bottom down here. Oh, wait a second. Where's my exit at? 05. Yeah, okay. 10 ticks below the bottom. Yeah, that's good. All right. So now we're just waiting for it to drop out. How much is their stop on it? Stop isn't too much. 12 ticks on the stop. Not bad. Okay, we're just waiting for it to drop out now. Code 2 looking good. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is called trading magic. It's like magic. You know, when I used to run a trading room years ago, like when oil used to be really moving, people would come into the room and they would just be flabbergasted about it. They would just say, it's like magic what you're doing. How do you know where it's going to go? I mean, and I'd call it over and over and over again, and nobody knew what the secret was, because I didn't teach the secret back then, and nobody knew about it. And everybody was just amazed every single day. And people were so amazed for so long. I finally just said, you know what, I can't keep this a secret anymore. I gotta let people know what this is all about, you know, how this works. And that's when I started teaching it. And I'll tell you, when I started teaching this, I had no idea how many people I would actually end up teaching. No idea. It's gone so far beyond anything I ever thought about, everything I ever even dreamed of, really. But I think it's just really super cool that this code exists and that we can use it and exploit it and make money from it. Because it really is, you know, a real gift to us traders. I wouldn't want to see that thing come back up again. There is a possibility here that we're going to get a reversal. I made a mistake right there. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll go long. Okay, got a long position here. This thing's going to go up big. Look at that line right there. Sheesh. All right, let me reset the stop. Stop's going to be set to 41. I got to set it pretty low. I don't have a choice. Code tells you exactly where to place the stop. This is the code 2 stop. Okay. I also said this in the charting. If this thing gives a long entry, it is going to go up big. And I showed also in the charting exactly what's taking place. And I said to watch out for this. Well, guess what? It's doing it. It is going to take off. Okay, now it's a question of how many ticks can we make here. The daily does not look super good, I have to admit that. But this thing is going to go up here. So how far is it going to go up? I would say up to about 74 or so. That means I could get like 100 ticks off of this. Oh. No. Oh man, I gotta remember to start placing that. Alright, what am I in at? I'm in at 85. Let's place it up at 85. Alright, 73.85. I am in at 72.85. It's going for 100 ticks. This is what I talked about in the charting. That if it goes up, if it gives a long entry, it's going to be big. So here I am. I'm going for it. 74, yeah, I could see it making it back up to there. I mean, there's no way it's going to power itself up and go all the way above that. There's no way. And I may get out early from the 100 ticks. It may take like 60 ticks or 80 ticks or something like that. May get out early, but I will try to go for it here. Anyway, I don't want to spend too much time on the video. I will come back. Oh, by the way, I'm in at 85. Once I get about 25 ticks ahead or so, I see 85, 95, 05. Oh, it's already done that. Okay, I'll place a break-even stop on it. Break-even stop coming up. One tick ahead. Okay, now we've got a break-even stop right in front of the entry there. Can't lose on the trade. It could come all the way back down and come break me even, but I can't lose on the trade. Alright, I'll come back. Alright, let's see where oil says it is now. I'll refresh the page. Still saying 72.74. It's all the way up to 73.10 right now. So it's, it takes a while for it to refresh itself. Because it was down there. Let's go take a look at the 10 minute. See, it was just right down there just a little bit ago. And it's just shot up and gone higher. That's why. Anyway, 100 ticks. Going for 100 ticks here. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get it or not. But so far, I would say it looks very good. I'll come back. By the way, for you charting subscribers out there, just for the record, this now makes 3 in a row. 3 in a row. This is why I said watch out. If this happens, watch out for a big move going up. And here it is. Getting closer, about 50 ticks away here. Yep, up to 85. Anyway, I will come back. It's looking really, really good right now, though. Very, very good. Just want to see it stretch out. Hopefully I can hit the 100. If not, hopefully I can get like 80 out of it. 80 would put me up to 65. Anyway, I will come back. Looks like it's getting ready to break higher here again. Now let's go take a look at the daily. Now what does it look like? We got this huge line down here. We're coming up on a green bar now, starting a green bar. I'll be looking for this thing to continue on in a pretty radical move up here to continue to go higher. At least until we see a rollover code. But we may not even see one. We may just keep on going. Another power move. I seriously, it's not going to go all the way up to here and break the high. There's no way. But it may come up to 74 or so, and then come maybe back down again. It's a possibility. So we want to get out up there somewhere. Anyway, I'll come back. I just got back and I see that it has made it to the 100 tick exit. Doesn't get any easier than that. Easy, easy, easy day. I knew after the last trade that it was just going to go up. I mean, at first I thought it was going to go down, but then once it took off and went up, I knew that was it. It was just going to continue to go up, and sure enough, that's exactly what it did for 100 ticks. Easy, easy day. Anyway, it's Friday. It's getting kind of late here. What time is it? It's 10:37, 22:37, which is 10:37, and I'm gonna get going. Friday night here. Anyway, hope you charting subscribers hit it. Boy, it was so easy today. Well, actually, was a little bit tricky at first, wasn't it? But if you use the breakout technique, you hit it. I'm not sure about the halfback technique, if you would have hit it or not. I have to take a look at it. The other breakout, the other one. See, I'm not sure if that one would have worked. I have to take a look at it. But it was easy. It wasn't that hard today at all. And big day. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Hope you traders are doing well. Hope you hit the trade today, especially you charting subscribers and all of you code traders. If you traded today, and I will see have a great weekend. I will see all of you on Monday for some more code trading. The only kind of trading in the world, and trading oil. Just look at oil. Oil is, moving. It's really starting to move again. And it hasn't moved like this in quite some time. So I'm happy about this. And I hope all of you oil traders out there are doing fantastic trading oil. Anyway, I will see all of you on Monday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy trading.